Hi everyone, it's Deja. Welcome back to my crafty channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I wanted to inspire you all by making a bunch of my late spring crafts that have been sitting on my craft to-do list for the past couple of months. This isn't everything, but it's the start of my long list. So let's go ahead and get started. I found this cute acrylic tumbler at Dollar Tree a couple of months ago, and I really loved the ombre colors. At first, I wanted to put a bunch of pineapples and coconut trees all around it, but then I decided I just wanted to personalize it by putting my name on it. I really do love the pineapples and coconut trees idea though. And I am using Cricut adhesive gold foil. And if you're new to my channel, I do link all of the supplies and materials that I'm using in the description section of each video. I started off by cleaning the tumbler with rubbing alcohol and wiping it down with just a plain paper towel. After that, I used Cricut transfer tape to transfer my name over onto the tumbler. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that I love gold foil. I just think it's so pretty on everything. Then I used my favorite scraper tool to burnish the gold foil down really well so that it adheres securely on the tumbler. And then I removed the transfer tape slowly. And we are all done. Look at how pretty this turned out. I love that it's so simple but also has an elegant finish to it. This font is available on Creative Fabrica and it's called Kinsley. I just love how this looks. I can't wait to use this. Next, I have this cute little jar or container with a lid that I got from my younger sister at her garage sale about a month ago. I went ahead and created a scripty label for it that says Craft Room Treats. I typed these words out in Cricut Design Space using a font that I purchased from Creative Fabrica called Good Vibes Only. I just thought this would look really pretty on one of my shelves and hidden away from my children. This container was pretty dusty and dirty, so I cleaned it up with rubbing alcohol and wiped it down with my paper towel. And after that, I just used the same transfer tape that I used earlier to transfer the words over onto the pink container, and then I burnished it down really well. I loved thrift shopping and going to garage sales, especially the ones with lots of craft supplies. Let me know in the comments section if you also loved thrift shopping or going to garage sales. Don't forget to remove the transfer tape slowly to avoid ripping the vinyl in case it didn't lay down all the way. And here's the final look of this container. For now, I don't have a variety of candies, but these little round candy cane candies will do just fine. I found this cute and inexpensive Boho Notebook at Dollar Tree and knew I wanted to put some gold vinyl on it. I love the colors, the feel, and the overall quality of the notebook. You know, some notebooks at Dollar Tree can feel very cheap, but this is actually a pretty nice one. I used my damp paper towel from earlier to quickly wipe down the front of the notebook before laying down the vinyl design. I found this design in Cricut Design Space, and it says Writing is my therapy, and I used Oracle 651 gold vinyl to cut out the design. I'm gonna try not to bore you with the same type of instructions on how to put this on, but just kind of wanted to share that some of the things that I really want to do moving forward with some of my videos is just being able to record candidly and not having to do all voice recording because I know that can be so boring and so repetitive. I would love to be able to record in real time and talk to you guys while I'm crafting. So that is one of my big goals for this summer. Another thing that I would also love to do is to go live on my Instagram and do a mini little craft, live talk show with all of you. I've done it in the past. Well, okay, I've only done it once in the past, and that was just me doing a little mini haul of some things that I bought from Shein. But yeah, alright, so I'm done with this book, and I love gold. I'm sorry, I just love gold. I think it looks good on everything, and I love how this turned out. It really pops. For my next project, I found 2 storage containers at Target a couple of months ago in the dollar section. The first one is called Trash Bag Dispenser, and the second one is called Food Storage Bag Dispenser. It's for Ziploc bags, and I believe you can put the bigger ones on the top, and then for smaller storage bags, you can put those in the 3 little compartments. I've been wanting to do this project for the longest time because it's just been sitting on my craft bucket collecting dust. So, as you can see, I'm really happy that I can finally put a label on them and put it to good use. For the first one, I basically typed out the words trash bags, and I'm just going to put it as a label on this first container. For the second container, I just typed out the words storage bags. And here's the final look of my new storage containers, and I'm ready to put it to use. For my last project, I found these cold transfer stickers at Hobby Lobby for $2.79. It comes with 4 different designs, and these are meant to be used on their acrylic bookmarks, which are sold separately. They do have a different design, but I liked this design the most. I purchased a pack of their acrylic bookmarks last year, and they come in a pack of 6, but I used one already for a different project. These acrylic bookmarks are protected on both sides with a film to prevent scratches, so be sure to remove them before you start creating with it. I start by removing the protective film on one side, and then I cut the designs in half to make it easier for me to remove them from the packaging or the backing side. These cold transfers come with a transfer tape, so it's ready to be applied to any surface that you want to put it on. I tried my best to line up the cold transfer design with the bookmark as best as I could. I was a little shaky at first, I'll be honest, so the first few ones that I made are kind of crooked, but by the time I got to my last one, I felt like I got the hang of it and I did a much better job. You want to make sure that you use your scraper tool to burnish the cold transfers down really well, and I really mean that, because if you don't, it will lift up and that could ruin the entire design, and I don't want you to waste your money on this. I wanted to finish these bookmarks with a ribbon, so I'm using some pink chiffon ribbon that I got from Amazon and cut 4 strips of about 7 inches in length. Then I put one end through the hole of the bookmark. You can leave it hanging just like that, or you can tie a knot, or you can tie it into a bow if you want to make it super fancy. I just did one simple knot on the top to secure it, and I really liked that. I didn't think I needed to do more to it. And this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I think this pink butterfly one is my favorite one out of all of the bookmarks. Alright, we are at the end of the video, and I love to always recap all the things that I made in each of the video that I created. And so here's a recap. We made some storage labels for these new containers that I bought from Target, and then I personalized this beautiful ombre tumbler that I got from Dollar Tree with my name on it. And I made a label for this cute little pink container that says Craft Room Treats. And then I made this beautiful notebook that says Writing is my therapy. I love how that gold foil or that gold shines. And then here's one project that I totally forgot to film, just completely missed it, but it was supposed to be part of this video. I bought this little container at Dollar General, and I put blending brushes, or I made the label blending brushes on the front of it, and it's to store all of my Pink Fresh Studio blending brushes, which I'm so sorry I forgot to film this, but it turned out beautifully, and I really love how it stores my little mini blending brushes. And then finally we have these 4 bookmarks that I made, and they are super pretty, so nice for teacher gifts or gifts for anyone in general. Thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!